Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to ATS. I've got the map open. You can clearly see that, most likely. The reason for it is as I take a sip of my coffee. Well, let's start with yesterday. If you watched yesterday's ETS2 stream, you know I had a bit of problem with my mods because all the updates since I haven't streamed this for a couple of weeks that the games have had. So I had to update my mods, which I had a bit of an issue getting the game started with ETS2 yesterday. So I had to do it, I did it today. And I've added the mods in, updated them. As you can see, it worked. But not only that, as you know, I've got the Canadian, Promod's Canadian, and they had an update, and it was only a small amount that was part of Canada, which I didn't realise until the last stream before the 2 weeks off. And I was hoping they had added some more. Well, they haven't. What I have done and managed to do is get Canadian Dream to work with it, which is fantastic. Hopefully, it's so far on the map. I mean, I'll definitely find out when I try and go to one of these places whether or not it is, because there is a patch which is on the SCS, one of the SCS forums. Bear with me. I've been a bit lightheaded and extremely tired today. I don't know why, but no, there's a patch you can get. Two patches actually that comes with it. You download it. There's two in there, and it allows you to connect Pro Mods with Canada Dream. So we've got it going. So we've added one on ATS, and I got rid of Rush Map yesterday because I can't seem to find the update. Well, actually, I forgot to have a look, to be honest, today to see if I can find the proper update. Now, yesterday, I just remembered actually right now, because of the hassles I had, I started half an hour later. So today I'm going to finish half an hour earlier to keep it a bit on the even side. So let's find a job. We should be at home here, shouldn't we? Seattle. There we go. And we work for Walmart. Is there any destination? No, I want sender. That's what I want. Okay, we got 3 for Walmart. Pallets, and let me guess, pallets. Which seems to be the norm. Okay, so we got one to Astoria, Oregon, and Olympia, Washington, and Surrey, British Columbia. So if there's anyone in chat now, I know I just started. But if you type in either 1 for that one, 2 or 3, let me know which one you would like to take me to, and the one with the most votes is obviously the one I'll take. Any deadlock will be sorted by me. I'll give you about 30 seconds, 30 seconds from now. Yeah, there we go. Just makes it easier because it just clicked over to exactly 9 minutes of streaming. 5 of it, which is my countdown. So we'll just wait for that. 1, 2 or 3. I was about to think what I'd like. Have we got one we haven't been to? Can't zoom in. There we go. Okay, 30 seconds is up. Alright, no one there. Well, that sorts that out. Actually, I should have gone with the best price, but I'll go with oh, it's too late now. Well, actually, it isn't too late. I can adjust, can't I? When I actually get there. Actually, that's what I should have just done. I should have just driven to Walmart. So open up the menu there. Now, I just want to check something. Ooh. Right, okay, so I thought yesterday with ETS2, what I did is I ended up buying 2 trucks and hiring 2 workers. because I thought I'd already done that, and I hadn't. So I thought, well, I distinctly remember doing it. I know that's rich coming from me with someone with no memory, but so I thought I must have done it here, but as we can see, I'm the only driver, which is not good. Garage manager, have we at least unlocked this? We have. So what I did yesterday, I'm going to do this before we take off, which actually might speed the time up as it did yesterday. But I've opened up the 2 spots. I'm going to do the same thing here. I got a loan yesterday. What I want to know is how much truck dealers. Here we go. What am I driving again? I'm driving an international, aren't I? Truck manager. Yeah, international. All right. International. Yeah, it is. I might end up having. Well, actually, we might end up getting another lot of selection. And those delivery contracts might run out, and we might get some better ones actually. So I got to visit the selected dealer, which I still don't understand why. It's not like in real life. You have to go to a truck dealership and buy buy 5 trucks before you can go onto their website and they allow you to buy it. Of course, you can go straight on and order it. So it'd be really nice if they could change that in the game, to be honest. For me anyway, I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I just don't see the purpose of it. 149. So it's pretty much the same amount as the ATS one. So I'm going to need a $400,000 loan. So we'll exit out of there. Yeah. Let's go to the bank. Let's get a $400,000 loan. So that's exactly the same as ETS on that front there. Back to the truck dealers. We'll visit the selected dealer. Yes, I'll go there. I'll change that to fleet. I wonder. We should add a paint job to this, shouldn't we? Really? Get ourselves some company colours here of some sorts, all sorts of some. Depending which. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just wait. I'll wait until we've unlocked everything and see what we've got. We've got a lot less, unless I haven't bought some DLCs. It just seems I've got a lot less options here. Maybe I should look at that. All right, we'll go back. Back. And we will fleet. We'll buy 2 of these. No, I don't. Thanks for the offer. And purchase another one. No, because I said 2 of them, obviously. So, Captain Obvious is back in town. Oh, did I just change the oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wasn't looking. I actually looked across the screen to the chat. Go away. No, I don't want you to do that. Let's manager. Okay, so that's my one there. Drive it. Yes. Right, let's get back. Let's get some workers now. Hire a driver. What do we got here? Not much options compared to... Oh, bugger all options compared to ETS2. Wonder why that is. So money-wise, we're almost the same now. So it was sort of on an even keel. But then again, I'm thinking of how I ended yesterday's one. So we've got to wait to the end of this one. Now, there's really not any really good people here as a choice. You've got 2, you've got... That's just-in-time delivery, isn't it? Yeah, that's fragile, that's just in time. I don't really want you. I want someone that has... Okay, you've got 2. You've got fragile... We'll grab you, Sunshine. Welcome to the team. Alright, so... now we've got someone... Oh, he's fragile as well. He needs tissues. You're the same. I want someone with 2. Right, you've got a long distance. You will do. Right, get out there and make me money. Go on, away you go. Okay, let's just double check the job market and make sure that the one we chose is still available. I don't think it will be, to be honest. Yeah, we've got a complete change now. Alright, I'll do it again. We've had a bit of time for people to turn up. If you are there in chat, 1, 2 or 3, just type in either 1, 2 or 3 for which one you want to take me, want me to take. We've never been there. That's too far away, by the way. 52 grand, but and we've been there. So there's 2 we haven't been to. I mean, I don't mind doing a long one at the beginning of the stream. I said that one of the streams. I said I don't mind doing at least one long one. It just depends how long it takes. So, as I said, I'll leave it up to you. Actually, I'll give you 30 seconds. Wait for replies from now. And we'll see what we've got. And of course, I'll choose if there's a deadlock. Important delivery. That's also important delivery. Yeah, so I mean, actually, yeah, like I said, I don't mind. It's at the beginning. I mean, you can take different jobs, but the thing is you're just taking stuff somewhere in this game. So you can do short ones. You'll see different scenery anyway. I'll see it all the way through here, all that kind of stuff. So I know a lot of streamers are like that. They don't want to do long ones because of that reason. But I mean, to me, it just makes no difference. So we haven't had any. So I will do the long one actually. We'll go for a good drive, eh? Get a good amount, 50 grand. You see how long it takes us. How far away is it, by the way? Doesn't really say, does it? And I've got a whole week expected Wednesday. What's today? Monday. Right. Looks like we're doing that. Okay, so that answers my question. There was update. Let's go. Last night, actually, the update for me. Now, yesterday I wasn't sure if... I know with the updates, what happens is... Actually, do I have a... No, I don't have a petrol pump here yet. Diesel pump, actually, until I upgrade again, eh? Handbrake isn't on. Let me get some lights on. There we go. Yeah. Because you get reset after some of the updates back to your garage. I wasn't sure if it reset the view you were originally in. So, actually, I suppose it makes no sense because what I do is if I was on bumper view, if you're new here, I alternate between bumper view because I like to hear the sound of the engine because it's louder, and also because you get more of the scenery. And this view here for the realism. Oh, here we go. I got my old accelerator sticking again.
Turn left.
I'll stay on this line. Yeah, so what I do is when I do a bumper view, I alternate when I've either done a delivery, I'll do a whole delivery in one view, unless I sleep in that delivery. If I have to take a sleep, then I'll alternate after the sleep. So I'm not in it for a whole delivery, it's just, you know, a decent amount of time. So yeah, what I do is normally when I get to the delivery point or in towns anyway, towns or cities, I jump back into this view because then I can use the mouse to look around. And it comes handy when you get to intersections and stuff like that. But what I do is I leave the mirrors up the top there and the GPS on the screen, so it reminds me that, lets me know that the last view I was in was the bumper view, so I can actually get rid of those now because we'll be in cab. And I normally don't use them, I use the old GPS there and the one mirror there. So yeah, here we go. Like I said, we'll be finishing half an hour early, so instead of me trying to think of something to say for 3.5 hours, make it sound entertaining, only have to do it for 3 hours today. Still got to come up with things to say. Lucky for me, with no memory, I forget what I've already told you, so I can say it all again, but obviously you get sick of hearing it all the time, won't you?
Stay left and then turn left.
Alright, here we are.
Turn left.
Into Walmart. Actually, I should adjust my microphone. My hand is too close to it and I'm going to hit the mic for sure. I know I will. And I can't see most of my steering wheel.
Over now.
Stop. Right, hang on, I'll just move the microphone. Right, hopefully that's better. Let's have a look-see here. Well, look-see, we know what we're taking. We're taking you for a long. We're taking you for a bit of a walk. This is tight, isn't it? Think about this, when you get deliveries and pickups, there's a lot of tight areas to get in and out of. Why is that, Americans? You got such a huge country, you got plenty of room. You make everything else bigger. Go big or go home. That's what your sort of slogan should be. On the airports, right? Immigrants, go big or go home. Joking, of course. Oh,
ready to roll.
That's weird. You know, Farming Sim the other day didn't have any problem with me. Am I going to move it in 7th gear? Oh, with these, I think. No problem with the accelerator sticking at all. And then yesterday with the ATS, my accelerator pedals start sticking again. It's not actually the pedal itself; it's the component that reads the pedal movement. Got a bit of dust on it.
Get ready to turn right.
Right, maybe I should try sitting up a bit. That might help with me lightheadedness a bit. So yeah, I've been feeling lightheaded recently, in the last few nights. Well, at night actually. The funny thing was is I generally play sort of early evening to latest almost Black Ops, and then I've been recently switching over and playing for the last hour and a half before I go to bed MBK.
Then turn left.
NBA, not MBK. NBA 2K, whatever. 21 2K, something, whatever.
Turn left.
And every time I started playing the basketball game, I got lightheaded and a bit dizzy. Well, that was weird. Alright. Didn't think it, typical, I'll be alright. It's probably just something that will go away, sort of thing. Don't bother ringing the doctors. And then the last couple of nights, it's been happening earlier in the evening, which is making me think, okay, maybe I should give the doctors a bit of a ring, which I can't do at the moment. It's the weekend, so there's no point, no one there, and we're in lockdown as well, but I'll probably ring them on Monday. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'll probably give him a call on Monday, because today, just before I started streaming, I sort of started feeling a bit, not as bad as I have at night, but yeah, I've definitely been feeling it a little bit. I'm probably still getting over the flu, and I mean, like I said, the flu was really bad for about 3 days, and then it sort of dropped down to more like a cold status.
Stay right, and then turn right.
And but it sort of knocked me out fatigue wise. But yeah, I'm just also really tired. Now I've had this dizziness thing for a long time, but it's not, it wasn't like consistent every day. It would happen every now and then for a long time it wouldn't. I did go through a patch where I was having that as well as trying to walk. I couldn't walk that. I was really struggling to breathe. Went to the doctors, don't know why. Ended up with some pills to do with reflux. And I felt a lot better. I was always feeling really tired and fatigued and stuff as well, and bloated and all that kind of stuff. And that sort of fixed it for a while. But I'm sort of feeling the same thing. Those other things were coming back, and I was just looking at side effects today and reading up about the medication that I'm on for it. And I've been on it for a long time, and it suggests not to do long-term use. It can do all sorts of stuff, including chest infections. And I've got a sore left lung as well, so at the moment from this. So I don't know. I'll head to the doctors, find out. I'm under a lot of stress as well, which wouldn't help. I did put the cruise control on, didn't I? Oh, I'm going up a hill. Alright, let's change gear before it gets too much of an incline. So this has been a long trip, so I'll definitely be alternating views that when we get to sleep. We're going to need to sleep. Actually, I didn't check to see. Oh, I'm all good. I'm all good. When do we need to sleep, actually? Whoops. Because we were, how many? 25 hours away. So 10-ish hours from now. So we take it from 9 o'clock, because it's pretty much the same when I looked at it. 9, 10's 19, that's 7 o'clock at night. We're going to have a sleep at 7 o'clock at night. So how's everyone doing? What are we, Saturday? So some of you are on your Fridays at the moment, probably Friday evening. The weekend's all done. Oh, the weekend, the weekdays, working week's all done. There we go. Oh, look, I have to pull into a wait station. That's a rare thing, isn't it? Yeah, so I hope your week's been okay and you're gearing up ready for the
Let's find a new route.
for the weekend. Obviously, if you're a country that's in, or a city that's in lockdown, in fact, I don't know who is and who isn't, to be honest. I know Sydney is in Australia. They're in lockdown. Actually, let's change that down to 5th gear, to be honest. I know they are, and hence they're the reason why we are now, because we had someone come back from Sydney, brought back the Delta variant, and yeah, so we got put into lockdown. Auckland which is the big city. If you don't know, it's the biggest city in New Zealand. That was put in lockdown for 7 days, starting Wednesday, because that's where the guy came back, and the Coromandel, which is a peninsula that I'm trying to think of what gear I'm supposed to change into. That's probably about a hour and a half, 2 hour drive maybe from Auckland, but it's a it's a sort of a day trip type thing that a lot of us Aucklanders used to take, and it's actually directly opposite Auckland. It's directly east of Auckland, but because the way it had been a peninsula, you actually got to go all the way south, quite a way south, right to the bottom of Auckland. Now Auckland's quite a big spread out place. It's not a big city as in building wise, but as an area, it's quite large. I think it was one of the largest. In fact, Auckland's not the biggest city in New Zealand. The biggest city is Manukau, but Manukau is in South Auckland. But it's not the point, is it? But yeah, so you basically got to go south to head east, directly east. So you got to go south and then back up to Coromandel. It's a beautiful place, Coromandel. They've got a beach there where you dig into the sand and you come across hot water under the sand. Well, not like extremely hot. You consider that's what a lot of people do. They dig it out and dig out the sand and just make their own little pool there to sit in. So the person, he was there as well. So the Coromandel and Auckland were locked down for 7 days, and the rest of the country down to 3 days. But that's been updated to 7 days now for the whole country, and I think they're just waiting to see, because now we've got people infected, obviously in Auckland, and now they found some people being infected in our capital city, Wellington, which is at the bottom of the North Island. Auckland's about quarter away from the top of the North Island, so it's about a 8-hour, 9-hour drive between the two cities. So I think they just want to see how and who else has been infected. You know, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we were going to be stuck in lockdown for about 3 months. Me personally. Being the Delta variant, it's highly contagious, as if you probably already know, and that person has been walking around affecting people, and then those people have been affecting people before they even got symptoms. So you're going to let me in? Oh, you're a nice chap. So we're going to have to wait and see, I suppose. Took that at a bit of speed. Oh, thank you. The last thing I need to hear then was stay right. So yeah, so I'm not actually, like I said, not too sure who else is in lockdown. If anyone in chat, if you're in lockdown, let me know, and let me know how you've been faring, how long you've been in lockdown for. Have you heard a word of when it'll end? I know in Sydney, New South Wales, and that's been extended again. But yeah, it's not a nice time being stuck home alone, is it? Well, I mean, obviously not alone if you got other people that live in the house with you. But yeah, I know what it's like all too well, unfortunately. Well, I'll repeat that because I might have been muted, because I actually muted to move the mic again. So yeah, I was just saying that if you didn't hear it, if you're in lockdown, and chat there and let me know, because I don't keep up to date. I don't really sort of take note or watch news or anything like that. Any news doesn't really change my day, so unless it's, you know, if it's something that's really going to affect my day and I can't do anything about it, it's no, you know, someone will tell me about it anyway. It'll be a talking point, so I don't really need to watch it. Plus I find these days news is getting more dramatic because, you know, drama sells. It's not about keeping people informed these days. I think it's more about how much money you can make. So, yeah, so let me know if you've been in lockdown, how long for, how you doing. I know it's a difficult time. If you got people in your house with you, it's a little easier. But then again, you get under, if you're stuck, in one spot too long with other people, you even doesn't matter how well you get along, you will end up getting at each other. It's just the nature of it. Oh look, they have to pull in for a way. What a surprise. So, and if you're not, well, if you're stuck by yourself and can't go anywhere, well, I know exactly how you feel on that front. That's me even when we're not in a lockdown, so I could say you get used to it, but you do have your moments. But anyway, and if you do have a difficult time, just talk to someone, It won't fix the problem, but I'll tell you what, just being able to get it out, I think, can make a huge difference. For a little bit. Can't last forever, I'll tell you what. No matter what, just remind yourself when it's really getting on top of you, just think to yourself, you know what, this won't last forever. I slept in today. Admittedly, I went to bed a little late, but I really needed the sleep. So, but, yeah. I don't know. I'll go to the doctors. I'm gonna have to. Find out what's going on. Because I said yesterday that with this cold flu, whatever it is, it's more of a cold more than a flu at the moment. It seems like there's like a little improvement each day, but today I've got to sort of feel a little hot, and my nose is a bit more blocked. So I should have kept my mouth shut, really. Murphy's Law, innit? You think one thing's happening and then the next day, hello. So this is going to give us, what, 52 grand? So a big long trip. Get to see a lot more of the countryside this way. Going to somewhere we've never been before. Of course, the closer we get to state of California, then the old speed limit's going to drop. Actually, it's probably why you have traffic jams in LA there, because your speed limit's too low. But I actually just remembered now in one of the streams how I mentioned we could do a long trip, but if I did short trips, by the time I'd done